Dear students, today we are going to discuss about galvanic cell. What is a galvanic cell? It is given in your textbook, page number 53. That is very important, you have to study it. Galvanic cell or voltaic cell is an arrangement in which chemical energy is converted into electrical energy by means of a redox reaction. That means in the galvanic cell, chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. How is it possible? Now we can discuss it in detail. For that, a galvanic cell is given in your textbook, page number 52, figure 3.3. You can observe the figure. This is a galvanic cell. What is the peculiarity of a galvanic cell? In a galvanic cell, here in this galvanic cell, zinc rod is dipped in zinc sulfate solution. Copper rod is dipped in copper sulfate solution. Okay, that means each rod is dipped in its own salt solution. Then what is there? These two cells, these two single cells, isn't it? So these two are connected by a salt bridge. What is a salt bridge? Salt bridge is an arrangement which connect the two solutions. That means it may be a filter paper which is dipped in salt solution. That means such as potassium nitrate. Okay, then sometimes it will be, that means it is given in your textbook in page number 53. What is a salt bridge? So here the salt bridge is a U tube filled with paste made by mixing gelatin or agar-agar gel and salt like KCl, KNO3 or NH4Cl. This complete the circuit by transfer of ions and maintain the electrical neutrality of the cell. That means this is an arrangement that connect the two cells. Okay. Then the two cells are connected by a salt bridge. Then these two rods are connected with a voltmeter which will deflect when electricity is produced or there is a presence of electricity. Okay. Then what is a chemical reaction taking place here? Here you know that zinc is more reactive than copper, isn't it? That means zinc will lose electrons. You have studied it in the displacement reaction. Same way, here also the more reactive atom or the more reactive metal will lose electrons and the less reactive metal will accept electrons. Zinc is more reactive, so it will lose 2 electrons. These electrons will reach the copper sulfate solution by an external circuit, and this copper 2 plus ions in the copper sulfate solution will accept the 2 electrons. The chemical reaction also given in your textbook. I have written it for you. That is zinc. Zinc will lose 2 electrons and become Zn2 plus ions, isn't it? The Zn gives Zn2 plus 2 electrons. The losing of electron is known as oxidation. So this reaction is known as oxidation. This reaction is known as oxidation because zinc loses electron. Okay, Zn gives Zn2 plus 2 electrons. So the electrode in which oxidation takes place is known as anode. So this is the anode reaction. Zn gives Zn2 plus 2 electrons. Clear ആയോ? Zn 2 ഇലക്ട്രോണിനെ നഷ്ടപ്പെടുത്തിയിട്ട് Zn2 പ്ലസ് അയോൺ ആയിട്ട് മാറുന്നു. ഇതാണ് എന്തെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആനോഡ് റിയാക്ഷൻ. ലൂസിങ് ഓഫ് ഇലക്ട്രോൺ, ഓക്സിഡേഷൻ അല്ലേ? ഓക്സിഡേഷൻ. And in the copper sulfate solution, Cu2 plus ions will accept the 2 electrons and become copper atom. Accepting electrons is known as reduction. As reduction takes place in this electrode is known as cathode. Then is it a redox reaction? Yes, because oxidation and reduction take place here. So this is known as a redox reaction. You can write the equation by summing up these two equations. Zn plus Cu2 plus gives Zn2 plus Cu. So this is a redox reaction. Okay, similarly you can write down the reactions taking place in anode and cathode in more cells. In your textbook it is asked, that is to write down the chemical react or write down the anode and cathode of the galvanic cell. in page number 55, table 3-4. Z and Cu. You know that zinc is the anode because it is more reactive and copper is the cathode. Z and Ag. Zinc will be the anode and silver will be the cathode. CuAg. Here copper is more reactive, so copper is the anode and silver is the cathode. You know that the more reactive metal will be the anode and the less reactive metal will be the cathode. The more reactive metal will lose electrons and the less reactive metal will accept electron. Losing of electron is known as oxidation and this is the anode. Accepting electron is known as the reduction and this is the cathode, and the both reaction together is known as redox reaction. Okay.